Ben is smirking. Liddy, why are you wearing a Scully with your suit? Kristen don't even wear a lot of makeup. Alexis, baby girl, I need you to compromise. Devon is doing his damn thing. Morgan, why you throwing this baby shovel? Mitch, turn it around. Morgan, we tired of you being sad too. Kristen's sister sounds just like her. Is McGindy actually a boy? If you're not in love, what are you doing in this marriage? And they changed it this season. I'm on to you, man. Does she need to tell you everything? It's a recovery from that little U-turn that you did the other day. What can Justin do for Alexis? Did he just pick up some vegetables with his hand? She don't really want this man. Stasha had a girl-on-girl relationship and she don't want to tell Nate. Tell him, sis. What up, Mafs fam, and welcome back to another episode of From Rizzo with Love. With me, your girl, Donna Rizzo, aka Rizzo. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome to my returning folks. So glad to have you. Y'all, that's a sifter and a colander. And look, I have been painting all day, so if you see a paint spot, let me know. But I just put my jewelry on and I put my Rizzo chain on backwards for you guys. No products in the hair. We're just doing a lot. I'm really trying to get this house in order. It's not been almost a year, but like kind of, sort of. Coming up on a year and we got to get shit in order. My bad. This is where we recap Married at First Sight season 15, episode number lucky 13. Y'all know 13 my number, right? That's just my number that follows me in life. So I'm feeling encouraged from this episode, starting with the fact that I am starting on time. And y'all, okay, so I dropped the first one. Look, I haven't dropped the second one, mind your business. I dropped the first one. I said either I'm going to drop a second one on Wednesday or I'm going to be on time for this. And I chose to be on time for this, so whatever. But I heard in the first recap that you guys actually want one video. So look, there's paint on my fingers. So I'm gonna try this all the way through. Now, I don't know when this means you'll get it. I don't know how long this will be. But y'all better watch this, okay? And I better get just as many views as I would if I had 2 recaps. Because if not, y'all know I do this for free. So if this is not giving me my $2 that I make off of this, y'all go back to 2. Or if I don't, oh God, that means I'm gonna have to like fake record. I'm gonna have to just like temporarily record a intro and an outro just in case, right? Damn. I'm just thinking about this now. I didn't think this through, y'all. I didn't think this through. New folks, stick with me, okay? If this is your first time, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay until the end of the video because I will be asking a question that I want you guys to engage with. It may be, did you like this first recap and only recap? But there will not be a part 2, I don't think. So you don't have to stick around and wait for part 2. But do subscribe. We are only 4 episodes away from Decision Day. And y'all know I could not be more excited for that, especially this season. All right, y'all. So we ended with a lot of the couples being on good terms except for Alexis and Justin. Kristen and Mitch had a breakthrough. Morgan and Ben, I don't know if they're going to like come out of this. But then like Lindy and Miguel were good. Stasha and Nate were good. What couple am I missing? In a weird way, I actually think this season is going to bring some positivity, or maybe this episode is, or like I told y'all before, they play with our emotions throughout the season. That's always consistent. So maybe I'm just building myself up. I don't know. Also, I'm still not sure how I feel about Alexis going out all the time. I just don't know if maybe they're the ones for each other, if they're not going to agree on these moments. If she's going to consistently go out and he's going to consistently be upset, that's not a place either you guys should be. Like, I don't care about anything. Also, Alexis, baby girl, I need you to compromise because Justin compromised with our girl Maya. You need to now compromise with this big part of your life, which is going out all the time. Nobody's telling you to stop, but like you can compromise and bring that down a little bit or integrate him into your life somehow. So I need to see something from you because again, the cat and mouse is getting to me. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this season 15, episode 13. Not part 1, I hope. All right, let's go. Also, you guys do know that I live tweet. If you would like to live tweet the episodes with me, it's Rizzo with Love on Twitter. You can find me by searching from Rizzo with Love as well because that is my name on there. But the handle is actually at Rizzo with Love. I do also live tweet Abbott Elementary, which comes on in the middle of this. So there will be a delay. But come on over to Rizzo with Love on Twitter so you can live tweet one or both shows with me. All right, y'all, let's go. It's 13 days. It's less than 2 weeks until Decision Day. Still, 4 more episodes. But still, y'all, McGindy is a boy, but he has a pink basket or bassinet. I love how we are like not conforming to the gender stereotypes or the things that we put on these children. I like it. I see what you're doing, Married at First Sight. Also, is McGindy actually a boy? Miguel did do most of the parenting, but I think Miguel enjoyed this. Girl, Morgan, we tired of you being sad too. Was that Mitch? Was he waxing Kristen's mustache? That's Mitch. Mitch's sister-in-law cut her hair, right? We saw her, she did the video with Mitch. I guess she was at the wedding too. She cut her hair, right? Mitch doesn't take the extra effort to figure out how to say it nicely. That's exactly right. She said, I want to be his co-pilot in this mission. I just need more information. Kristen, that's beautiful. All right, favorite supporting cast member is Mitch's sister-in-law. I went axe throwing for my friend's birthday and I really enjoyed it. I thought like, oh, it's a physical activity. I'm not going to be that great at it. And I was actually really good, except when I had to like perform and compete because we were like neck and neck. Then I like failed under pressure, but I enjoyed it. Also, they allowed us to drink, which was weird. Why is it okay to drink while you're throwing an axe? Mavs, I'm glad y'all are bringing something new in here. I don't think we've ever seen this. Okay, remember we was making a list before about the things that we always see every season. We always see a dance class. We always see somebody moving out. We always see somebody going on a month anniversary and going back to the place that they had their wedding, right? There's some things that we always see. I'm gonna add this to the list. We always see a woman outperforming her husband in a physical activity when we didn't expect it. Y'all remember Deanna and Greg? And now look at Lindy and Miguel. I feel like there's somebody else I'm missing. Who else am I missing? Who raced car? Was that last season? Somebody had a race car, I think, and outperformed. There were a couple. I don't know how producers know who's going to do that. Miguel, why you throwing this baby shovel though? It's a hoe, but I felt weird calling it a hoe because one, I felt like I would get censored, but I know it's a hoe. Y'all gotta correct me. I felt weird saying hoe because I didn't know if y'all knew what I was gonna say or what it meant. Also, I can't call Miguel a hoe when he got McGindy at home. Miguel's so good with his words, y'all. I forgot he was a poet, but he be saying the right shit. Remember last episode, he was like, I feel like I'm living my best love story. And then his letter that he wrote to his like younger self, he included the you're gonna fall in love with the person to like tell Lindy he was in love with her. And here he just said, it's hard to be a loser when I feel like I'm overall winning. And see, Lindy's still concerned that she gonna blow up on Miguel and Miguel's gonna run away. Miguel just asked her, would you wanna be in a loveless marriage? And Shorty said, that's a tough one. How is that tough? If you're not in love, what are you doing in this marriage? What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, so this is the episode where you meet, I didn't even know what this episode was about. This is the episode where you meet up with your spouse's friend. They usually do that like, no, decision day is you meet up with your friend to talk, like right before decision day. And I guess this is now meeting up with a friend or family member. This guy literally just said that he thinks Justin is exactly what Alexis needs and wants. What she wants? Okay. You know what? I totally forgot about Devin or Devon. This is his episode. Lindy, what the fuck is that? Lindy, why are you wearing a Scully with your suit? This is, you know what this is? This is some TikTok. This is some social media. She saw people wearing a Scully and get off. Stop, Lindy. That's not for you. You doing it wrong. Unless you got a story behind that. Like, oh, something happened with her hair. Then I apologize. Mitch, this is what we want. A full baldy. I don't know if you actually have a full baldy here, but we need the full baldy. You look better like this. You got a full beard and a baldy. Like, come. This what you need. Don't grow back the fucking Guess Who character. Lindy, look at Mitch's beanie. Look at that right there. That's how you supposed to do a beanie. Is everybody about to meet with individual expert? We don't have enough experts for that. Oh, maybe. No, we have 4. What if they had give an expert to each couple? Would I like that? I don't know. I wonder what they're gonna do here though. Y'all heard Mitch? I mean, will it break the marriage if you forget your reusable cup one day? Mitch, we heard you. Mitch, this music is changing. So we're rooting for you to be like, oh my, I thought about it a little more. I realized I messed up. I reconsidered it. And you should be able to flip houses. I feel like that's good for the environment. Mitch, turn it around. We rooting for you, okay? Turn it. What did he say? He said, but I thought about it more and realized I shouldn't think that way. Okay, that's kind of. I don't like that she said like it's part of Mitch's personality to make the world better. Is Mitch's way the only way that somebody can make the world better? What if Kristen is trying to make the world better by flipping houses, making her children's lives better, or she's donating money to a charity to help inner city youth. Like, is that okay? Or it's only the Mitch's way to help the world? That's the only way, right? Y'all heard it. Kristen mentioned before that she ignores all these red flags. And look at her. She ignored all this in her ex-fiance. She ignored him being homeless, sleeping on the neighbor's couch. Who knows what else she ignored there too? Because, I can't really say that because I'm not one to say like, oh, there were signs that he was cheating, because I don't believe that all the time. Sometimes that's not it. Sometimes they just be cheating. So I'm not gonna put that on her. Did y'all see that? They're doing the Dr. Pepper hold hands thing as they have like a real conversation. I actually love that. I've incorporated that into my life and the conversations have gone well. I don't know if it's because of the hand holding, but it's going really well. Y'all should try that. We can never fulfill an endless list. That's what keeps people single. Okay, wait, so this is also the unanswered questions episode. And they changed it this season because typically they meet with the experts individually to ask those unanswered questions, and then they take it back to their partners and they deal with it there. Now, on one hand, I'm like, this is better because Dr. Pepper can facilitate, or whoever, an expert can facilitate the conversation that you have with your partner for these unanswered questions. But on the other hand, I'm like, will the person who has these unanswered questions actually feel comfortable opening up if their partner is right there? So I don't know if I like this better or not, but Mitch is nervous. He wants this to work. He frying and he being all this tough, but at the end of the day, he wants Kristen to like him. I know you, Mitch. I'm on to you, Mitch. Y'all not Nate asking the pastor if he's a freak. Pastor Cal had no idea how to answer that. He was like stumbling over his words and knew that he couldn't say he is a freak if he is a freak because he's a pastor. Y'all think Pastor Cal gets a bonus every time he gets these people to say, I love you? I really feel like it's in his contract or something. The way he pushes for it is so hard. It's either that or he get a bonus if the couple that he selects stays together, or a couple stay together maybe. And he thinks that by saying I love you, then that means they have a higher chance of staying together, which I don't know if anyone has done the stats for, but I'd like to see it. He said, does she need to tell you everything? That's what the question is. Does she need to tell you everything? And you know what? It's a good question, and I don't know. Because it's like, on one hand, you want to know everything because you think the past defines who you are. But then on the other hand, you fall into this situation where you're judging somebody for what happened 10 plus years ago. So do you need to know everything? You know what? That's the question. The question for this episode is, do you need to know everything about your partner's past to have a successful relationship and a successful future with them? Also, Stasha did something else. She's just not going to tell him because she said she was worried about the judgment. What's Stasha do? That's question number 2. Ooh, what's Stasha do? Stasha had a girl-on-girl relationship and she don't want to tell Nate. Tell him, sis, he's okay with it. Trust us. Trust us. She has yet to get hangry with you, Miguel, because you always cooking breakfast. Alexis, baby, this is a recovery from that little U-turn that you did the other day. This is what we need. Alexis's makeup. Here, come on. Alexis, yeah. Also, Hailey Bieber, did you see the lip? You saw the lip, right? This is before you invented it. It's recorded early. Okay. Alexa's so proud of her hair and makeup in this scene. She's like, oh, she just went outside to talk. Like, oh, I don't really have anything to say, but like, check me out. Alexis says she goes to the club to feel freedom because she doesn't feel free at home. She actually feels smothered. That's bad. Yo, Devon is doing his damn thing. This is the best. Honestly, this is the best expert. Is he better than Dr. Pepper? Maybe he got beginner's luck. This is good. Y'all listen to all his questions. I wrote them down. Question number 1. Tell me about the feeling that being in the club gives you emotionally. How free do you feel in your marriage? What would your marriage need to look like for your marriage to represent the freedom that you want? What's the it? He not just gonna let it get by. What's the best, freest, and securest version that we can create? What are those activities that can fuel that? And Justin, is there anything wrong with your wife wanting to feel free? Devon, I know your name Devin, but Devon, your shit, this is good. See, Justin is being honest here. The reason that the club scene actually bothers him is because he's worried that he could lose her to someone else in the club. And I think because he's worried that she's gonna be flirting with somebody else in the club too. Okay, now I feel better because I see Alexis is doing it with Devon as well. She did it with Dr. Pia twice where she cut her off and then like repeated a statement, or like said something for them as an expert. She just did it here when Devon was like, that means Justin cares, right? And he reiterated it to her and she was like, I know, I got it. I'm not stupid. Alexis, we got to work on, maybe outside the episode, we got to work on why it is that you feel like you have to like overprove yourself and overprove your intelligence, or the fact that you like catch on quickly. Where does that come from? And why do you feel the need to always do that? Did somebody tell you weren't smart? Or did you always have to be the smart one to get ahead? Like what is that? Do that in therapy, but we see it, okay? It's manifesting. Y'all, I told you about this. I told y'all from jump when the experts matched these two. All of it was like, Alexis is what Justin needs and da-da-da. Alexis can do this for Justin. And I was like, what can Justin do for Alexis? She's this very dominant person. Yes, Justin can help bring out the more emotional side in her because he's emotional. But what is it doing for her? It's not like he's going to suppress her dominance or her like assertiveness. So in the bedroom, when he's submissive, he's not able to handle her. I told y'all there's going to be an issue. All right, Dr. Pepper, this is your chance to redeem yourself with this Morgan and Ben. We need to get down to the bottom of it. Dr. Pia did a lot of the massaging. Now you got to send it home, okay? Morgan, get that shit out of here, yo. Ben is not going to Google your certification, your registry, whatever the hell this is, to determine if you're a nurse, if he thought you were telling him you weren't a nurse yet. Why would he believe that you're telling him you're not a nurse and trying to hide that you're not a nurse and he needs to go look it up? Why would somebody need to do that? Morgan, we passed this. I done told y'all this all falls into Morgan feeling embarrassed. That's really what this is. Y'all see what happened here? And I be telling women about this. Y'all playing this game where it's like, I'm going to make him like try to run after me. I'm going to block him and he better call me from another number. You doing all that to get attention. That's going to backfire if the man is not into playing all these games. Like, Morgan, you want this man to beg for your forgiveness, to run after you and chase you, but you're over here telling him or blocking him and saying that you don't want to talk. So why would he continue to try to talk to you? He don't like you that much to like jump through loops and hoops since this is early. This shit backfiring on you. That's your fault. Ben is smirking in this moment. Is Dr. Pepper smirking too? What is it? Ben, you deserve happy. Damn, y'all. Morgan just said it's not reconstructible. Is Morgan about to just quit? Y'all looking at the scene, honestly, Ben does look smaller. Like, remember how he had like muscles before? He looks smaller. Damn, yo. I didn't expect them to like not even make it. That's crazy. Ben said legends aren't measured in their losses. They're measured in how they respond to it. Damn. This sucks though. You never want to see like people go on this show or do anything and like not find they're happy. That sucks. Lindy, what the f is this? I hate to curse, especially for the religious girl. Lindy, what the hell is this? What are you doing? And the pigtails? What are you doing? Wait, did I miss the part where they solved the house flipping thing? Because I don't feel like they solved it. No. Okay. I know they're making a big deal out of Mitch slurping all this, but I think in Asian culture, that's actually how you're supposed to eat your noodles. Like, you're supposed to slurp. I don't know if that gets like flavor or whatever, but that's normal. Now, does Mitch know that? Is he cultured or is he just a child? Okay, no. See, Mitch now is getting worse. Did he just pick up some vegetables with his hands? See, now I'm like, Mitch is just a child. Kristen didn't even realize that's how he's been eating. But you know when you like are on the outs for someone and you're like, oh, I'm trying, and everything starts to annoy you and you start realizing that you ain't seen before? That's what Kristen doing. Kristen got eyeliner, eyeshadow. Does she have blush on? Kristen don't even wear a lot of makeup. Stasha and Asha. Nate in this damn upside potential. Nate, she not a stock, okay? Nate recognizes that Stasha has been hurt before and he sees how that hurt is impacting their relationship. I will say, you need to teach your friends, your brothers, your sons better so that they don't get the brunt of this from another woman later, because the reason she acts like this is because a man mistreated her before. Tell your people to do better, Nate. And Nate's barber cut his hair. Is that why Nate cut his hair? Hold up, Nate has never been in a committed relationship? Did we know that? He talking all this shit about Stasha and cheating and all that stuff. Nate, you ain't no better. It's just that you ain't have nobody to cheat on. Or you probably was dating all these women at the same time and you was like, look, I never said you were my girl. I never said you were the only one I was dating. So you ain't have an opportunity to cheat. Don't judge her. Girl, it's been 6 weeks. He very well might not be in love with you. It's been 6 weeks. They say if you give him all the tools, he'll figure out a different way to build the house. Nate just doesn't want to follow rules. I bet you, were you bad in school, Nate? He has issues with like rules and authority and people telling him how to do it because he's like, I can figure this out on my own. I'm gonna do my own thing. I like that Stasha said that. She said he's not using the tools that they gave him. Like, Stasha, not only is he using the tools that the experts gave him, it seems like he's using tools that his therapist gave him. And based on things that you have asked of him, he's doing. So those are 3 different people who are giving him tools and he is implementing them. We can see it on the show. I don't like that she said that. Lindy, you look like a smurf. Lindy talking about she wilded out twice in 30 years. And this is what she's worried Miguel is going to flip out over. Also, I'm not sure about that because I feel like her friends mentioned it too. Were her friends there for the only 2 times that it happened? Lindy, you not telling the truth because you don't want to seem crazy? Y'all, Kristen's sister sounds just like her. She does this mannerism too with the hair thing. I feel like Mitch would have been more attracted to the sister than Kristen. That's just me? Okay. The makeup isn't necessarily for the male gaze. Shout out to Rap Shit. Okay? It's not for y'all. A lot of times we do it for ourselves and for the other women to see. Like, a lot of times it makes us feel good. Men don't know anyway. Men be talking like, oh, you should have light makeup like the Kardashians. You know, that natural look. Like, get the fuck out of here. Men don't know, y'all. I always be saying this. Men be like, oh, I like less makeup. I like when you do this. You don't know why you're attracted to these women. You're attracted because she does X. You're attracted because she wears X. Because she smells like X. Like, I mean, Y and Z. Whatever. Y'all get my point. They don't know. Yo, they're just eating Mitch up inside to just sit there and shut the fuck up after this woman just said, wait, I'm not done. You know he would have wowed out. I like her sister's advice. You told her you weren't attracted to her. So now you're going to come after everything's been good and she got over that. Now you're going to come and be like, okay, well now change this, and this. Like maybe that's not the best thing. Maybe you can have that conversation later, like way later, but y'all are still getting over that first moment. So I like that. Good advice, sister. Damn, y'all, Morgan and Ben can't even be cordial. Y'all, it's so crazy to see Morgan with like a regular smile right now. I feel like we've only seen her sad. She actually looks way prettier here. I didn't even realize how much we didn't see her in this normal state. This is sad, y'all. Damn, Morgan ain't even warm up. She just went right in. I'm sure the producers are upset that she just threw that out there. Morgan, you just gonna tell, yeah, we ain't together. It is what it is. We said we getting divorced. We had decision day. Over. Also, how does this franchise feel about the fact that they got 5 couples and in the last 2 seasons or 3, there have been couples that have had an early decision day? Why Nate got another hat on? Nate cut it. No, he didn't cut his braids because we could see it in the back. Your barber cut his hair and he didn't have time to cut your hair. You need to line up and you trying to cover it with all these hats. I saw the Carmen Sandiego one earlier, but I didn't say anything. But now this is hat number 3 or scene number 3 with a hat. Y'all, not Miguel talking shit about his own pee. There Alexis go again. She said, oh, you not confident about what you gonna say? Okay. Alexis knows she got this man around her finger. That's exactly what she likes it. She's going to tell him no on decision day, or maybe she's going to say yes to make it look good for TV. But she don't really want this man. But she knows she got him wanting her. Damn, Alexis, we got to work on that. Wait, hold on. Is this a setup? Did Kristen already tell Alexis that he was talking shit about the makeup? Did producers tell her to bring this up because they wanted to have this conversation now? Or is Alexis just really randomly saying this? This Mitch just said he's not sure where he is yet. Wait, do we think Mitch caught on to the fact that they are setting him up? I feel like he feels something. Yeah, here's the thing. If Mitch doesn't know for a fact, 100% fact, that Kristen is going to say yes, he's going to say no just to protect his ego because he doesn't want to seem like the one who got rejected. But then if she says yes, he's going to regret that to the core. But again, his ego won't allow him to win her back. Mitch, I know you. Now that makes me wonder who's going to go first. Because you know they usually do the person who like everybody predicts or already knows the answer to. But we don't know what Mitch or Kristen are going to say at this point. So who's going to go first? See, I'm worried about Justin trying to be dominant. Like, I feel like it's going to be like real performative and real like fake. And Alexis is going to get turned off even more. And it's not to say somebody can't get there. Because if you haven't been dominant, you can eventually learn that. Like we learn, as we move on in life. Like he can get there. But it's that first day, that first time that I'm worried about. Alexis, go give him grace, please, okay? Oh, Alexis Grace. Mitch is like, why y'all asking me these questions like that? It's almost like we're on a TV show and you guys have to ask me questions pertaining to a conversation that I just had. It's almost like the producers made Alexis ask that. Y'all, Kristen over this. I love this. She said, I am not going to accept his enough. That's right. You don't need somebody to not be sure about this yet to like you enough. Good for you, Kristen. She said, I'm done. Like, she done with the marriage. We about to get 2 in this episode. See, not the black folks both saying in unison that he likes people with dirty feet. Oh, I hate us. All right, so she's not saying no. I don't think she's exiting this, but this shit is crazy. How do you go home right now, like after this moment? You lay in the bed with somebody who says they like you enough or they want to continuously change you? I don't know, y'all. Woo! This was a good episode too. My favorite parts of the episode. I don't even know. It ain't Lindy's hat. Now, of course, this ended with a bang. Damn, we lost Morgan and Ben, but damn, good thing we don't have to see them again arguing about the same thing. And I'm glad that we got to see Morgan smile a little bit. Is this, you know what? I asked the question last time too about what it is that gets Alexis and Justin to like have sex again. This is clearly it. Sorry, that was a corny question. Look, my question is the question that I asked earlier. Maybe I should add it in here. I'm gonna add it in here again just in case y'all forgot. AKA I forgot. Do you need to know everything about your partner's past to have a successful relationship and a successful future with them? But sound off in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Answer this. We are a chatty bunch. New people, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys, to the old heads, I hope you guys like the longer format. I totally forgot to stop in the middle and do an intro for part 2 and an outro for part 1. So now I officially have committed. Damn, this is gonna be a lot. I'm actually not mad at this though. I feel like I'm ending at a not normal because of habit, but like I'm ending a little sooner because I didn't have to do the intros and the outros. I'm gonna see how this goes though. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 13. I am your girl, Donna Rizzo, aka Rizzo of From Rizzo with Love. Please go all social media, From Rizzo with Love, Rizzo with Love. Interact with me. I love to hear from you guys. I love to see you guys. And I will be here next week for episode 14 as we near decision day and my decision day. I am super, super excited to finish this season with you guys. It is a historic season for me and I cannot wait. All right, guys, as always, please remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with love. Bye, guys.